Why nations fail. 3. Rethinking the democratic failure argument through Venezuela. Many people attribute Venezuela's collapse to democratic fragility or democratic failure. I find this naive or deliberately evasive. This narrative shifts responsibility onto an abstract system while ignoring a basic truth. Venezuela's institutions were not immature by nature, but were systematically reshaped by strongmen Chávez and Maduro into instruments of personal will. When courts no longer restrain the executive, parliament can no longer oversee public finances, and the central bank can no longer refuse monetization, democracy becomes a shell. National failure begins the moment power is monopolized and rules stop working. A typical case, after the opposition won the National Assembly in 2015, Maduro faced real checks and balances. In 2017, he pushed a constituent assembly, a de facto super-parliament designed to hollow out the elected legislature. Under the pretext of rewriting the constitution and restoring order, it placed itself above the assembly and absorbed legislative and decision-making power. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court repeatedly curtailed or stripped the assembly's functions, making budget scrutiny and official accountability meaningless. The result: opaque fiscal operations, unpublished central bank data, unchecked money printing, and state firms avoiding audits. None of this was accidental. The court and the super-parliament were engineered as tools to replace rules with the leader's will, reducing elections to rituals of authorization. Under Maduro, politics shifted from how to govern to how to mobilize. Mobilization needs emotion, enemies, and escalating narratives, so anti-Americanism became the engine. Policy stopped solving problems and started sustaining rule, prices frozen, industries nationalized, hoarders arrested, and shortages blamed on capitalist conspiracies. The more institutions were hollowed out, the more the regime depended on mobilization. The more it depended on mobilization, the less it could tolerate constraints, forming a closed loop of failure. This resembles Mawara campaign governance in China, repeated waves of mobilization that ended in economic breakdown and mass suffering. Dictatorships tend to run on the same code. Venezuela's failure, then, is not proof that democracy is inherently fragile. It is proof that personalized power without a correction mechanism will eventually destroy any institutional shell. This mirrors China under Xi Jinping. In that sense, Venezuela's present is China's future. Follow me, and I will help you decode China.